Rothwell.
Belt strapped around the waist. Let's say it again. The new heavyweight champion of the world,
Big Ben Rothwell.
Well, they clapped less that time. Something like that. I'm new at this, sorry.
Yeah. There we go.
First, Ben, do you have any words? I mean, this is a big moment for you.
Ask your goddamn questions, will you? No, I'm 25 years in the making. Like I said, this is something. I am lost for words right now, but I couldn't have asked for a better everything. Just the way the fight week rolled out. The fact I rewind back to getting the opportunity. Just starting with the BKFC to begin with, like this whole thing, like you were saying, I'm always wearing BKFC. Like I love the company, I love David Feldman and the family and all the crew. I mean, this is incredible to be in this. When my first fight was in Louisiana, and like it was cool, and I got a viral knockout, but like that was in front of 2,000 people. Tonight, in 36 seconds, I got a knockout in front of 17,000 people. And I have fought, I've been fighting 25 years. Yeah, great job. And I fought in 17 UFCs. Yep, I'm a UFC vet. I fought in some massive fights, and I wasn't kidding. Like the crowd tonight was probably the most amazing crowd I've ever fought in front of. Like I was very amped up coming out. Like it isn't the same fighting in front of 1,000 people and fighting in front of 17,000 people. There's two sides to it. It can make you scared, or it makes you what I was. I came out to end the fight and give that crowd what that's what I said at the weigh-ins yesterday. I'm going to give you everything you paid to see. So hope they were into it, and it was a good pop. I liked listening to the crowd. So.
And first off, congratulations on your win and your championship. On Thursday at the press conference, you said that Mick Terrill was a bully. How did it feel to bully the bully?
Yeah, I could feel it in my heart that I was going to do what I set out to do. I really had, Sirius had said every time he interviewed Mick, he's like, oh, there's a lot of back and forth, there's a lot of talk. I didn't say anything to the guy. I never said anything about him. I never called him any names. And for the last 4, 5, 6 weeks, every day on my social media, it's him calling me fat, him calling me names, him calling me stuff. I'm just sitting there like, oh, back to grade school. And I had a thing with, I was the bigger kid in my class, and the upperclassmen liked to pick on me, and it's probably why I became a fighter. Because I was so sick and irritated at people treating me like that I did fight back. When I got to high school, and kind of I started fighting when I was 17. I fought grown men. I knocked out grown men when I was 17 years old. So I kind of when I came back to high school, I'm like, really? You guys want to mess with me? No, everybody shut up and left me alone. I dove into the career, but that was always with me, that chip on the shoulder, the people that act that way. And I always loved, came from Stan Lee. Comic books sometimes had some real life stuff. Said with great power comes great responsibility. And I am known as Big Ben. I'm a big guy. I do carry a lot of power, but that's responsibility. I need to help people, not use that against them. So when someone acts that way, I really take it personal. And that's what I felt like he was doing. It was I know he's a nice guy, but I got this feeling behind closed doors, he picks on people or makes fun of people and does stuff like that. That's not cool. So as just being decent human beings, I had to knock him the fuck out.
Ben, you drew it. You predicted it. How does it feel to make your art come to life?
I mean, it did, didn't it? The eyes were X'd out and everything.
Yeah.
It was something. It took me a second. I landed it and I looked and I'm like, this is done. And you can't ask for a better finish, especially in bare knuckle, to literally just have a walk-off knockout. So, it's pretty cool. Thank you so much.
Congrats, Ben. So, are you looking to be an active champion with a lot of defenses? Is there anyone you want to welcome to the division? What are your thoughts on the future?
Yeah, Francis Ngannou maybe. We need to get some big names in this because I don't know who's on the roster, especially after tonight. That's really jumping at to fight me. I mean, they'll say it, but the couple of guys that'll say it, but when it really comes down to it, and I'm standing in front of you, things change. There's a couple heavyweights. I'm not even going to say their name, but they were picking Mick. they said Mick was so much more technical and blah, blah, blah. Well, there you go. Like, you're wrong. And probably one of my best attributes is my precision. Like, I don't want to hurt my hands. I don't want to hurt your face. And I've gotten really, really good at that. If I throw 100 punches, I'm about to land all 100. Like, I don't really throw weak punches or anything like that. Sorry, I'm getting off track. Back to fighting whoever. Yeah, all comers. Like, of course. That's the thing about me is Mick worried since we started talking, worried about my weight. That blows my mind as a heavyweight. I don't care. Put me in here with a 350-pound guy. I'm going to fight him. Like, I don't care how big you are or small you are, whatever. Like, that's me. Like, as a heavyweight, I will fight anyone. Like, that's my responsibility. So, bring them on. And as far as how active I can be, well, that's, of course, up to the BKFC. You know, I can fight tomorrow. So.
James Manager, Sports Talk Philadelphia. So, how does it feel to win the heavyweight championship here in Philly?
It's fucking awesome! You see how fucking happy I am? I'm not happy about much. I'm not. You know, people say I'm stoic or whatever, and like, I'm in Wisconsin, and it's 20 degrees colder than it is here. Like, it's a hard place, and I live in Kenosha, which is even worse. Like, there's just nothing there, and it's a hard place, and it's a blue collar town, and people are just bust their ass. They work, and there's not much to do, and you know, it's not much to be happy about. But I'm fucking happy right now.
Hi, my name is Justin Cohen, and I have a company called Sober Up Productions out of Montana, and I battled with obesity, which, you know, could contribute to some mental health issues amongst the substance abuse issues and stuff like that. What did you do to lose the weight outside of what you did in the gym? And I come to a specific point. Did you go the organic food route? Did you go like supplements? What was your game?
I don't know what you mean, because they still say I'm a fat ass.
No, but I lost, I guess the reason why I asked is I lost 150 pounds.
Well, congratulations. That is not an easy thing to do.
I'd like to feed you organic food.
Oh, so you're just trying to get a plug in here.
No, I just wanted to know what you did to lose.
Let's. What do you got, man?
So let me just get back to real quick. I'm just gonna tell you guys a secret here. I fought in the UFC at 265. And for the most part, I try to keep my weight around 275. Right? I haven't been anywhere near that in 3 years. I'm on an average. I'm a 300-pound man. That's just the way it is. But I was 306 at the beginning of the week, so I made a 31-pound cut for this fight. And that, when I made it, and Mick was telling everybody, he's like, he ain't gonna make the weight. He ain't gonna make it. He didn't understand how bad I wanted this. So when I made that weight, I knew I was going to win this. I knew I'd already won the fight there. I knew he was a mental midget, and I was in here to win this. And I rehydrated. Quick shout out. George Lockhart is the MVP of my week. He is a nutritionist who deals with weight cutting. I didn't get to see it in the ring, but he also is incredible. And, you know, very, very huge shout out to him as well. But I got it done.
Crazy Kevin here. I just wanted to ask, you mentioned you're a UFC veteran. Obviously now you're the champion of BKFC. What's kind of changed in your fighting career to kind of elevate you and make you the champion now of BKFC?
It's like, did I find the sport or the sport found me? I mean, David Feldman created this, you know, and it's like, yeah, I'm going to tell you, when it first started, I was like, what is this stuff? Bare knuckling. It sounded so brutal, which was cool. I liked it, but like, I didn't know if audiences were going to like, you know, I'm a savage is what people know me as. Like, is other people going to be into this? Well, there were 17,000 savages out there tonight that loved it. So he really did crack into something awesome. And my management went to him right away and says, Ben's made for this. They're like, you got to sign him. You got to did it. So he's like, I'll give him a shot. He goes, if the fans like him, I'll keep him fighting. Well, obviously I must have did something right because they gave me a title shot.
Congratulations, champ. Fantastic fight tonight. Beautiful knockout. So we know that mindset is a huge part of this sport. Were you manifesting a first round knockout, or were you expecting it to go a little bit longer?
I prepared for 6 rounds. So there's a 5-round, you know, if they consider it a draw and both fighters say they can keep fighting, there'll be a 6th round. So we prepared that when they come over on the 5th round, yes, I'm ready. Yes, I'm fine. I don't care how bloody beat up I was. You know, you don't know, you want it to go this way. But you just don't know, you know, maybe the guy don't go down. Maybe he gets some shots through. I get bloodied up. I slow down. Who knows? You pray that you train in a way to make it go right, but you got to prepare for the worst. I prepared for the worst. I got the best, right? So that's maybe why I got the 36-second knockout.
Ben, President David Feldman said that you'd make a great fit for the $25 million tournament. Are you open to that?
Yeah! Thank you for asking. Yes! I'm in. Good luck finding the opponents. But I'm in. Because if this is bare knuckle, I'm going to win it. You're going to change my life. Because I will win it. I don't care who you put in there. Get the biggest, best names. Bare knuckle is different than anything I've done in my life. I've done kickboxing, boxing, MMA. I've done it all. This is not like anything. You just don't do this. You just don't learn it. So let's put me in it because I'm the best. I'm the best at this.
So Ben, in your mixed martial arts career, it was like you got to a certain point, and then like you just kind of peaked. Was there a mental component that you had to get yourself through in order to get to this moment?
I kind of lost you there a second. You said in my MMA career?
In your MMA career, you were never the world champion.
Right, yeah, that was a fucking
very
huge kick in my nuts because everyone around me believed I was going to get the UFC belt. I was ranked top, I was one of the top contenders for a period of time. I was on a 4-fight win streak. I took a really stupid fight. I went overseas. I dropped a 5-round decision to Junior, and then my life pretty much went to shit after that. I had a series of horrible things that took place. And that put me in, you want to talk about depression and everything bad? Yeah, I had to fight out of a hole. Like, the only reason I got here is because I do have some mental fortitude, and I'm glad I got to showcase it, because all those things, all the bad things in my life made me who I am, though. I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't change anything because it made me who I am. I went through bad, and now I'm living on the top, the highest of highs to get to this moment, so.
All right, we got one more back here for the new heavyweight champion, Ben Rothwell. Back here, Ben.
Hey Ben, actively online, there's somebody that's interested in fighting you. You have fought him in the past in your MMA career. Mark Hunt wants to fight you for that title in Italy in September. He's very specific.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. I mean, you're not going to say no. Say, let's fucking go, motherfucker. Knuckle up.